Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. So, today is January 11th. It's a Saturday, and we are going to go over the trades that RoundHill did in the last week of December going into January. So, that was December 30th all the way to January 3rd. And this estimate's going to be declared on January 15th. So, that's next Wednesday. But as we know, they like to declare early, so you can probably expect to check the website for their declaration Tuesday after market close. Typically, I see it after right around after like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Pacific time. So convert that into whatever time zone you are in, and then that's when you should see it. Um, all right, so let's go into the trades here. So NDX here. Uh, so Monday strike is 21,260, and looks like they picked up 1.3 million. That's a lot of premium. That's a lot of premium right there. All right, so let's run the charts. So huge premium day. Looks like it's dropping, coming back up above, and are we gonna lose? Still going. Ooh, there we go. So that was a win there. Tuesday's at 21,310, collecting almost $2 million. That's huge. That's a huge premium day. This is gonna be some nice dividends here. Ooh, that's a real big down day right there. Probably gonna win that. Yep, we won that one. So Thursday, our strike was 21,210, and we collected $1 million. So, ooh my God, jeez, what? Oh my God! All right, so that was another win. Friday, 21,230 was our strike, collecting 1.2 million. Jeez, a million every day. Ooh, this doesn't look good too. Yeah. All right, so don't worry about the Monday. It just keeps repeating. So, um, yeah, over $1 million every single day. That is great. We can expect some nice big dividends. All right, so let's look at the recap here. Monday, 1.3 million, 0.33% out the money. Tuesday, almost 2 million and 0.25% out the money. Thursday, 1 million, 0.43% out the money. And Friday, 1.2 million and 0.63% out the money. We collected 5.5 million in premium, which is huge. Cost to close from this Friday loss here was 3 million. So average out of the money was 0.41%. And current shares outstanding, this is actually wrong. I forgot to update this one, but it should be 17,460, and that puts our dividend estimate to be 32 cents. All right, another 30-cent dividend on QDTE. All right, let's move on to XDTE here. So XDTE strike was 59.15, and we collected 455,000. So pretty good premium there. Let's run the charts. Looks like it's gonna be down. Oh, okay, above. Are we gonna able to win this one? And let's see. There it is, right there. All right, that was a win. Oh, that was actually pretty close until we got that big red bar. All right, so Tuesday strikes 59.35, collecting what? Almost 800,000. That's a nice premium day right there. Let's continue the charts. This looks like a win. Look how red that is. Jeez, this was definitely buying time for anybody who had cash, because these funds are cheap right now. Thursday 59.31, collecting what? 373,000. So pretty good there. Nice premiums. Oh my God, jeez. Okay. All right, this definitely looks like it's gonna be another win. And Friday, 59.20 is our strike. 521,000 in premium this on Friday, so pretty good. This looks like a loss so far, and that's it. Yep. So 4 wins, 1 loss. Premium collected was 2.1 million, so pretty dang good for only 4 trade days. Loss was 1.1 million. Average out of the money was 0.32. As you can see here, it starts off at Monday 0.1 to 0.2, and then it gets more and more out of the money. So it looks like they aren't just picking just static like systematic strikes. It looks like they're actually picking them themselves, so that's really good because these change a lot. The average or the percent on the money change a lot. So that's good that they're just not picking like the same strike every single day, hoping to win. All right, so average out of money is 0.32. Shares, I didn't update it on this side, but it should be 6,375,000. And our dividend estimate is going to be 34 cents, which is really good on XDTE. XDTE is a higher dividend than QDTE. That doesn't happen all the time. So when it does happen, it's kind of nice. So let's move on to the last one here, which is the Russell. All right, so Russell here on Monday, 22.25 strike, and they are collecting 344,000, so pretty good premium there. So let's run the chart. So let's see if it copies the same movement as the other indexes. Ooh, it's like riding on that one. All right, so that looked like a win there. So good job. Tuesday, 22.55, collecting almost 500,000. That's a nice premium day. All right, so this definitely looks like a win. Just keeps trending down. All right, that was definitely a win. Next one was what? 22.55 strike, collecting almost 500,000 again. That's nice. Let's just keep these high premiums coming. All right, and that was a win there. Friday, 22.60, collecting what? 231,000. So nice job there. Not nearly as high as the other days, but shoo, I'll take it. And that definitely looked like a loss there. Yeah, definitely looked like a loss. Let me check. On Google, it was telling me it was a win. All right, so all right, so they have losses, but Google didn't calculate that one for me. I think they're messed up. So give me a second here to figure out what it is. All right, so cost of close there was 650,000. So that's not that bad. 650,000 to close. All right, they made what 1.5 million. So 600,000 is not too bad. Looked like their out of the monies were all crazy. So Mondays was 0.19. Tuesday 0.54, Thursday 0.59, and then Friday they went way out of the money, and they still got blown through. So we got a lot of appreciation that day. Shares, this is not correct. It should be 4,360,000, and then our dividend estimate is 35, or if you round that up, 36. On my spreadsheet, it's all rounded to the second decimal point, so that's what I'm seeing on my spreadsheet. I'll show you guys that right here. Get in. All right, so let's just do quick recap there. I think I need to take this one. I have to update this side here. There we go. All right, so up into analysis here. So total gross premiums paid out so far for QDTE is 68 million. Actual paid out, gross premiums collected 68 million, almost 69. What they've actually paid out is 87 million. So there is a difference there. They have sold some long calls in the past, so that makes sense if they paid those out. Um, Definitely when we saw those two 80-cent dividends in December, they were definitely holding on to some money um, throughout the year or from those long calls that they sold, and they paid those out, which I think this number is going to get increasingly further apart if they are, because they don't really tell us how much they're holding back or how much they like money they make off of those long calls and what gets paid out and all that. So I'm just really trying to figure it all out. But yeah, they don't release those type of numbers. All right, so total losses, 64 million, 64.5 million. So, and losses get covered by cash on hand, and I think they'll sell calls if they need to, and I think they'll sell treasuries if they need to cover losses. And then inflows will get also added to that cash bucket. So, all right. Total dividends paid out so far is $13.13. Average dividend is 31 cents, and our average yield is 37.74%. This is annualized. I just took the average of all of these numbers here, and then that's what I got. So I think this is what you can expect from QDTE. All right. So if we were to net our deep in the monies, if we were to sell all our deep in the money calls to pay for losses, we'd still be in a hole of 19 million. So not too great, but the market definitely has been falling. I remember last week or 2 weeks ago, we were in a positive by like 4 million. Now it's negative 19, but the market has been falling pretty a pretty good amount. Price is $39.41. NAV is at $39.96. That means we have a discount of 1.37%. Their win rate right now on QDTE 69.29%. So that's pretty good win rate. I think anything above 60% win rate is pretty good. And these guys have been averaging 69% for like the longest time. They were above, or they were on 70 for a little bit and then dropped down a bit, where 69% is what we're been seeing for like the longest. All right, and again, 32 cents is what we can see our dividends should be next week. All right, so XDTE, total gross premiums collected is 18.5 million. Total paid out is 23, so a little bit higher. They did have those two giant dividends in December, those 60-cent dividends. I think it was 64 and a 60. So, like I said on Q, this is probably going to keep growing if they're holding back or have money that we don't know about. And then total losses is 17 million. If we were to net our long calls against our deep in the monies, our deep in the monies versus our losses, we'd be in the hole 6 million. But like again, the market has been falling, so that makes a lot of sense. I know we were up a pretty good amount before this drop here. Total dividends paid out is $10.34. Average dividend is 0.25. Our yield is at 25.22%. Price is at $49.39. NAV is at $49.97, so that's a 1.16% discount right now. Win rate is at 69.68, so slightly higher than QDTE, but this win rate's still great. They win a lot from what I see, but on their losing days they also kind of lose a lot, especially Q. All right, so our let's just move this to 2 decimal places. There we go. 34 cents is what we can expect on this next declaration. And lastly, let's look at RDTE. So RDTE, they still have those 2 calls. Total gross premiums collected is 11.6 million. What they paid out is 11.9 sorry, 11.9 million. So this is much closer to what they've collected. Only like a $300,000 difference. But they didn't pay out any like big dividends in December. But coming 2025, we might see big dividends. Maybe if they have extra cash to pay out, because ETFs are required to pay out 90%, I believe, is the number I've heard. Total losses is 8.1 million, and these guys are actually they're up 20 million. So this call right here is doing really well, and this one is in the hole right now. So we can definitely afford our losses right now. So it's amazing. That's great. There's only one that's positive right now. Total dividends paid is $5.15. Average dividend is 32 cents. Average yield is 38.07%. That's a nice dividend yield right there. Price is at $39.85. I would say all three of these are great prices to get in at. Once the markets start going up, from historical performance, RoundHill has been able to capture a lot of the upside, and I'm hoping that they're going to do the same once we get out of this correction zone right now. All right, NAV is at 39.46, which means we are paying a premium of 0.98%. Win rate is at 76.54%. This is a great win rate. They go far out the money and still collect a ton of premium. So they are winning a ton on RDTE. All right. So lastly, let's get into the charts. So the charts, it's a new year, so we're gonna track this as we go. So I'm gonna keep doing year to dates to see who is doing the best for this year. And right now, that looks like QDTE. Slightly beating out YMAG. I mean, everything is down, but we are just less down than everybody else. So if we look here, QDTE is only down 0.33%. YMAG is down 0.38. QQQI, which is NEOS, is down 0.48. Goldman Sachs down 0.56. JEPQ 0.71. The Qs is 0.79, and then Defiance, Defiance is down 1.01. So yes, we're all down, but QDTE is down the least, which is great. So we are doing great right now. So let's go and look at XDTE here. All right, so XDTE. So YMAG is actually beating us right now. So YMAG down 0.38%. Then it goes XDTE at 0.49. SPY-I, which is NEOS, 0.55. Goldman at 0.73, negative 0.73. JEPI 0.82. Defiance is actually beating somebody. Wow, okay. Defiance at 0.9. And then SPY is actually at the very bottom. So all these coffee call funds are beating SPY right now, which is 0.95. So good job, YMAG. It's top, and then we are second at 0.49. All right, let's look at the Russell here. So the Russell, IWMY. Oh, okay, Defiance doing pretty good. First time I actually seen them on top. Negative 0.68%. That's pretty good. And then IWMI is doing pretty good. Negative 1.46. And then RDTE is right in the middle, not doing so well. Maybe it's how far we're out of the money. I think if we were more closer to money, we could get more premium and have us be down less. But I don't know. We'll see what they do. But RDTE is negative 1.69. ITWO is 1.79. And IWM is at the very bottom, 1.87. So covered calls are doing their job. In the down market, they should not fall as hard as the actual underlying because we get those premiums. All right, that's all I had for you guys today. I do plan on covering YBTC. I'm still working on the spreadsheet, so for those of you who have been asking, yes, I do plan on getting YBTC here in the future. All right, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Hope you guys are looking forward to the dividends. Just a quick recap: 0.32%. 32 cents on QDTE, 34 on XDTE, and 36 on RDTE. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next one.